Hey guys, so it's Cooltrex here, and I'm back again with another video. And I know it's been a while since I uploaded. I was on vacation, and yeah, that's pretty much it. It was a 1 month long vacation, so it's quite a while. But I'm back now, and today I really wanted to talk about the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Nintendo Direct that happened August 8th, I believe. So it's been a while since it happened, almost 3 weeks now, but I still really wanted to talk about it because I thought it was absolutely fantastic, the news in the Direct. And I really haven't talked about the new Smash game, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate on my channel that much, so I thought I'd just make a video sort of talking about my thoughts on the game so far. And I just love what they're doing with the game. They're bringing back every single character from throughout the series, like Young Link and Solid Snake and Wolf and lots of other characters, Ice Climbers. I just thought that was really cool, and yeah, I think this is shaping up to be a really awesome game. At E3, we got announced that Everyone Is Here announcement. We also got Ridley as a new character, which is what a lot of people have been wanting for years. The Inklings, which were already previously announced, and we got the announcement of Echo Fighters, which are sort of like characters that take moves from different characters, and yeah, like Lucina and Dark Pit are Echo Fighters, and we also got Daisy as an Echo Fighter, Peach. I think it's a cool idea. I'm really excited to see what they do with it. And yeah, that's pretty much what I got announced before. And in this Smash Direct, we got a lot of really awesome news. I guess we'll start from the beginning. So in the beginning, we got a trailer with Castlevania in Super Smash Bros. And I've been wanting that for years. Castlevania should have been in Smash a long time ago, like way back since the Brawl days when we got Snake and Sonic. Like Snake and Smash, as a Konami rep, he's cool and all, but it should have been a Castlevania character, specifically Simon Belmont, because I feel like Castlevania has a lot more history on Nintendo platforms than Metal Gear. Not that Metal Gear doesn't have a lot of gaming history. I just feel like Castlevania fits better, but we got both now, so that's awesome. I'm still like Snake a lot in Smash, so both Snake and Simon in Smash Bros is really cool to see. It's cool to see two iconic Konami characters in Super Smash Brothers. And in the trailer, actually, I believe that Snake was sort of like a favor done, but from Sakurai to Kojima, because Kojima wanted Snake in the game since Melee. So, yeah. But anyways, in the trailer, we got announced. So right after bat, like when the trailer started, I already knew it was Castlevania. I don't know, I could just easily tell. And I love the trailer, with like Luigi and like Luigi's Mansion, like with the flashlight fighting off like the mummies from Castlevania. And then we got like all the different bosses, and then we saw Death, the fifth boss in the game, just freaking kill Luigi, and that was just sick. Let's just say he ended my playthroughs a lot. But yeah, then we got Simon. He uses his whip, his extension whip, and then he freaking destroys Death in the face. And it was just sick. His moveset looks awesome. He uses the Holy Cross. I think he's got the Holy Water, the axe. He's got lots of really cool stuff. The whip extension. It's awesome. But then, not only are we getting Simon Belmont, we're also getting Richter Belmont from Castlevania, Dracula X, and Symphony of the Night as an Echo Fighter. And I thought that was just absolutely awesome to see. And he even says, like, "Die, monster, you don't belong in this world." Like, and he says it in Symphony of the Night, I think. And that was just so badass to see. Yeah, it's just awesome. 3 Konami characters, 2 Castlevania characters. That's just badass. And speaking of Castlevania, we got a lot of other cool stuff. We're getting lots of cool stage hazards. I think Frankenstein and the Flea Man, the mummies, Medusa heads, Dracula himself. Alucard is an assist trophy from Symphony of the Night. I know a lot of people wanted Alucard to be playable, but I mean, like, 2 characters already from the same series. I think, like, for third-party series, that's pretty big representation. I don't think that's ever happened for a third-party series. You got 2 representatives. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. What else? Oh yeah, the music. We're getting a lot of tracks. We're getting 34 tracks, and we're getting stuff like Vampire Killer, Bloody Tears, a lot of the earlier stuff, as well as a lot of later stuff from like the later games, like Symphony of the Night, Symphony of the Night, the GBA games, the DS games, and I've only really played and through and beaten the first one. I've got to change that though. And all this Castlevania news makes me want to talk about Castlevania. All of it. So I might do a Castlevania NES video soon, but yeah, really happy for Castlevania fans, and it's really cool to see Simon in Smash alongside the other characters he, I guess grew up with, like Mega Man, Mario, Link. One of the classic NES characters. He should have been in Smash a long time ago. Now he's back home, with all the classic characters of his age, like the Ice Climbers, Donkey Kong, Pac-Man. It's really awesome to see more retro characters. At this point, from the NES era, I don't know how many characters left they can put, but I think like Ryo Hayabusa from Ninja Gaiden would be cool. But yeah, it's thinking Simon was like the last big one they had to put. So yeah, really awesome and very happy about the Castlevania stuff in Smash Brothers. Next up, we got the announcements of two new Echo Fighters, Chrom from Fire Emblem and Dark Samus from Metroid. Now, Chrom, as a character, I kind of wanted him when Smash 4 was still in development and didn't come out yet. And when the whole trailer with Robin and Lucina got announced, I thought that was a pretty cool replacement. To be honest, Chrom would just be another swordsman, like I'm just being honest. And, let's be honest, he's an Echo Fighter off of Roy. And that's cool and all, but I feel like the Fire Emblem series in Smash Brothers isn't really represented that well. There's 7 Fire Emblem characters, and 3 of them are from Awakening, and then you got Corrin from Fates, which leaves only 3 characters from any of the 12 previous games, and I don't know how I feel about that. And they're all swordsmen, besides Robin, who is a swordsman, but he also has magic powers, which I don't know how I feel about that either. I feel like there should have been, like, Hector, or, like, his axe would have been cool, or, like, maybe a lance user, maybe a Pegasus Knight, I don't know. Well, at least we got Robin with his magic, but still, I mean, Chrom's cool and all. I still like him in the game. I don't know, I just feel like Chrom, Roy, Lucina, Marth, I feel like it's a little redundant, but he's cool. He's got Ether from Ike, and he runs like Roy, so pretty cool. We got Dark Samus from Metroid. I know a lot of people wanted Dark Samus after Ridley as another Metroid character, so I'm very happy for them. Not really into Metroid Prime, but very cool to see Dark Samus get upgraded from an assist trophy. So yeah. What else is there to talk about? Oh yeah, 900 tracks in the game, 900 music tracks. That's absolutely insane. We're getting music from Mario, Castlevania, Metroid, Donkey Kong, Mega Man, Final Fantasy, Metal Gear Solid, some of the biggest names in video games, Legend of Zelda. There's too many to count. Kid Icarus, lots of awesome tracks are definitely gonna be in this game. Donkey Kong Country, yeah, it's gonna be awesome. Um, Also, the stages, there's 103 stages in the game, and that's only how much has been confirmed at this point. They're bringing back a lot of great stages from the Super Smash Bros. 64 and Smash Melee, which is awesome. And there's also the new stage morph feature where you can get 2 stages and like one stage transforms into the other. And I thought that looks absolutely fantastic. It's gonna definitely be fun to play around with to see like what stages mesh well with others. You can go from playing on Lilat to freaking Luigi's Mansion, so that's awesome. Very happy to see that. That's a very cool feature. Another thing to talk about would be the new assist trophies. We're getting a lot of really cool assist trophies, as I mentioned before. Alucard, and speaking of Castlevania once again, can I just say Dracula's Castle stage looks awesome. Like, that's just going to be a really fun stage to play on. But anyways, back to the assist trophies. Alucard, he's going to be cool to see. And assist trophies do a lot more in this game, I believe, so that's pretty cool. We got Knuckles from Sonic as an assist trophy, which is very interesting because in the previous Smash games, Smash Brawl and Smash 4, we had Shadow as an assist trophy, so why would they replace the character? I'm not sure, but it's very interesting, and I think a lot of people are speculating that Shadow is going to be an Echo Fighter of Sonic. Personally, I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like I would prefer for another Sonic character. I feel like Knuckles or Tails would be really cool. But Shadow, he's cool, I guess. But I don't know. I feel like I would prefer Knuckles or Tails. Knuckles is impossible at this point, so I'd prefer Tails. But Shadow as a Echo, I guess, would make sense. Although he would use his guns and his motorcycle and stuff, so I don't know how they'd fit that. But Shadow fans seem to think that this is evidence he will be a character in Smash Brothers. What else was there to talk about? Oh yeah, assist trophies, as I was saying. Shovel Knight is an assist trophy in the game. That's right, Shovel Knight. And when I saw Shovel Knight in the game, I was like, because like Shovel Knight was a character I wanted to be a playable character, but I didn't think he would get into the game at all. But he's an assist trophy now, so that's really, really interesting to see because this opens up a whole new door. Um, I wonder how. I wonder like Shovel Knight as an assist trophy. Like I know a lot of people are complaining that he's not a playable character, but it's just cool to see Shovel Knight as a just in the game period. Like that was just so unexpected. Like I was just like, what? Shovel Knight? And you know, it's kind of sad to see he's not a character, playable character, but he's an assist trophy. He's still in the game. He's being represented. That's really big for Yacht Club games. So, you know, I'm really happy for them. They got their main character into Smash Brothers, technically, as a assist trophy. So that's awesome. Another assist trophy I gasped at, not just Shovel Knight, was Zero, because it was just so unexpected because it came before the whole assist trophy thing. So it was just like Zero came out of nowhere. He slashed at like I think Ditto from Pokemon. And it was just crazy. He just like popped out of nowhere. And I was like, what, Zero? And then I the story, I'm like, oh man, Zero would be a really cool character to play as in Smash Brothers, but oh well. And a lot of people are speculating that this opens the door to another Mega Man Echo character, specifically X. Personally, I think that would be really awesome to see. I do think we will see another Mega Man Echo fighter, whether it be X or Proto Man, I'm not sure, or hell even Base. I'm not sure. We did see Proto Man and Base in Mega Man's Final Smash, and I would be down. Another Mega Man character, awesome, bring it. I'd be really happy to see that. If I do speculate who it would be, it'd be either Proto Man or X. I just can't see anyone else. Maybe Base, very low chance, but Proto Man and X. Maybe Proto Man, maybe X mainly because Zero as an assist trophy is sick, but I feel like they would put X. I don't know. We'll see though when the game comes out. And I think that's pretty much all I want to talk about. Oh yeah, Classic Mode. Classic Mode is back and it looks really fun, and you can fight bosses from different games, so that's pretty sick. And we got a new censored mode they showed. It's called, I forgot what it's called, but it was like censored. Personally, I think that's going to be a story mode, like Subspace Emissary. Now, Subspace Emissary was cool. The cutscenes were badass, seeing all these like Nintendo characters interact that you would never see interact, like Diddy Kong and Fox and stuff. But in terms of replay value, I didn't really find much, but it was sick, hearing all the remix music while fighting through hordes of enemies you've seen in different games, like classic Nintendo games, and the bosses were like different Nintendo bosses, like Rayquaza and like Porky and Bowser. I forgot who else was in there, but it was the Piranha Plant from Mario Sunshine. It was cool. Personally, I think it'd be cool to see it back in the game. If it's not in the game, it wouldn't be a deal breaker at all, because I saw it as like added content Brawl. We'll see what happens, but if it is another story mode, that would be really cool, and that would make me more hyped. But if it isn't, it's not too big of a loss. This game's already huge as it is. Sorry about that, guys. I just remembered I had to take care of something. But anyways, I was talking about the Subspace Emissary, and if it wasn't even included, I still wouldn't be like dissatisfied, because there's already so much content in the game as it is. Let's talk about Pokemon. For Pokemon, we got a couple new ones. We're getting, I think, Ice Vulpix. That's pretty cool. We're getting Ditto as a Pokemon, which is really, really awesome to see. The Ditto turns into the character it's supposed to be helping, and it assists you. So it showed the Inkling, and then Zero slashes at the Inkling. That's the part I was talking about. So it's really cool to see. We're getting Alolan Executor. So it's like, Alolan Executor is huge, and literally, like, the characters can hang off it. That's really very smart use of it. Very creative. And lastly, we got the announcement of another another character, and those footprints in the background when it was happening. So I already knew it was going to be some sort of big character, and they showed all the characters fighting their respective villains from their series, like Mario vs. Bowser, Link vs. Ganondorf. Showed Samus fighting Ridley. So it was then I knew who it was going to be, and then we got the Donkey Kong and Diddy just chilling in their house. And then King Dedede scares them, and he has like the crown on, and he pretends to be King K. Rool, and then King K. Rool comes from behind, he slashes him, and he was flying. It was just really hilarious. So I was like, oh my god, it's King K. Rool. And then King Dedede comes out, and it's funny because Sakurai is the voice of King Dedede, so it's like he's trolling us. I thought that was really clever and funny. But yeah, King K. Rool comes in, kills King Dedede, goes flying, and Donkey Kong and Diddy had their eyes pop out like in the original Donkey Kong Country games, which I thought was really funny and just awesome. And yeah, King K. Rool's confirmed for Smash Brothers, and this was one of the biggest characters announcements that people wanted. I think like next to like Ridley, and what else characters like Mega Man, like the big characters that people really want. King K. Rool's big literally too. So yeah, it's really awesome to see King K. Rool in the game. His moveset looks awesome. And it's just really sick. The ending, his final smash, he blows up DK Island, and he uses his boxing punching gloves from DK64. Really, really cool. Awesome to see King K. Rool. Very, very happy to see him included in Smash Bros. It was really very at a good time, I guess. Like very, very like coincidental because I was playing Donkey Kong Country 2 around the time it got announced. So yeah, and I still am because the hard as hell game I still haven't beaten it. But yeah, King K. Rool in the game. Very happy. Awesome to see King K. Rool finally in Smash Brothers. And now I guess I'll talk about characters I really want to see in Smash. Jumping off of King K. Rool, I really think Dixie Kong should be in the new Smash Bros. Because Dixie Kong, I just feel like she would have a really cool moveset. She can use her wings, like her hair wings, whatever, to like, float. And it would just be really cool to see Dixie Kong. I think we'll be seeing Dixie Kong in this game. Really hoping, here's hoping, Dixie should be in Smash, in my opinion. Also Rayman, I think Rayman would be one of the best third-party characters to round it up to 10. Unless they don't do any more echoes for third-party characters, which I think they will for Mega Man. But Rayman would be awesome to see in the game. Rayman's been a character on many Nintendo platforms, and he's really iconic for Ubisoft, and it would just be awesome to see him in the game. I remember the leak from back in Smash 4 that was proven to be fake, and that's how Artsy Omni got famous. But Rayman should be in the game, in my opinion. I think it'd be really awesome, and I would definitely play as him. And I also think X from Mega Man X or Proto Man from Mega Man could be an echo for Mega Man and would make a really great character. Seeing as we got the announcement of Zero as an assist trophy, I think that X has a higher chance now that we've seen and we also got the intro stage theme for Mega Man X remixed. I think this really is good. It makes his chances a little bit higher, a lot higher actually, as an Echo Fighter, but we'll see what happens, because X doesn't really have any of the same moves as classic Mega Man, because they're not really Robot Masters, they're Mavericks, but we'll see what they do, or Proto Man. Either would be fine with me, although I prefer X. For characters that I think will appear in the game, like honestly, Shadow, because Knuckles is an assist trophy, very interesting, because Shadow was the assist trophy in Brawl and 4 for Sonic, and now it's Knuckles, so, you know, I mean, I'll prefer Knuckles or Tails, but Shadow's cool, I guess. I think I already talked about that. Skull Kid, a lot of people think Skull Kid will be announced as a character, because King K. Rool was hinted at E3 with the barrel in the background, and Skull Kid was also hinted at, so if Skull Kid's in the game, that'd be cool. And who else is very likely to be in the game? Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Honestly, I really like to see Rayman. I really like to see Dixie Kong. I like to see X or Proto Man. Those are characters I like to see in the game, because at this point, every character I really wanted is in the game now. Ridley, King K. Rool, Ryu, Cloud. I mean, I don't really want Cloud, but he was really awesome to see. Bayonetta. Yeah, we got pretty much everyone. Everyone is here. So, yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts on the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Direct, and I guess Super Smash Bros. Ultimate in general. This game looks to be one of the best games ever made, and I'm really excited for it. I want to get a Switch before it comes out, but I'm not sure if that'll happen or not. My friend has a Switch though, so I'll probably be playing it at his house a lot. So, yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts on Super Smash Bros. Ultimate and the Direct. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Are you excited for Smash Ultimate? What characters do you want to see? What did you think of the Direct? Let me know in the comment section below. Make sure to like the video if you enjoyed, and if you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I upload cool game videos whenever I get the chance at this point. I got every week. So you guys, once again, thank you guys so much for watching my video, and I'll see you guys next time, more videos. Peace.